Babatunde Fatai Williams, the president of the Nigeria Aquatics Federation. Well, the swimming events started today. We had the heats this morning. We're going to have 42 events in swimming, uh, 34 individual events, and 8 relay races. There are also 9 events in para swimming. They have 8 individual events and 1 relay race. Um, we are running the swimming for 6 days. Every day we'll have heats in the morning and then finals in the afternoon. So we have about 9 events every day over the 6-day period. Yeah, Nigerians used to be known for swimming. We've won gold, silver, bronze medals at the African level, in Africa Games. Even the games we hosted here in 2003, we won silvers and bronze medals. Previous ones, we even won gold medals. The issue is training. There are no shortcuts. The swimmers come from the states, come from the local governments. There's no there's no federation that has its own swimmers. The swimmers ideally should come through clubs, should come through states. But the structure we have in this country, most sports is based on state sports councils. Now, in the last few years, because the states themselves are having financial issues, the state sports councils are also having financial issues. So if they're not able to have the funding to run continuous training programs, you have a problem already from there. Swimming requires training 50 weeks a year, at least. 5 days a week. When they get when they get to teenage years, they should be training twice a day. So ideally they should train in the morning before they go to school or before they go to work, and then train again in the evening, continuously. We've had swimmers, Nigerian swimmers, who've gone out of this country at junior level, primary school level, to represent the country in various competitions in Germany, in Dubai, in these countries. These are Nigerians, Nigerians with genuine passports, not wuru-wuru age. They've gone and come back with gold medals, silver medals. Because at that level, at that junior level, the training is not so intense. When you're 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, you can train once a day, 3 days a week. It's sufficient because they're kids. But by the time they get 12 years and above, the training needs to step up. They need to start training twice a day. And that's where you have the issue of facilities. Where do they train? Is the facility in the school, or is it a private club? A Koi club, for instance, the swimmers can train there in the morning before going to school. Some schools now, private schools, are having their own private swimming pools, and the swimmers can train there. That brings to the second problem of coaching. We need more trained coaches. Federation, we're trying to, in conjunction with FINA, the world body, arrange more and more coaching programs for coaches. We're about to start an online coaching certification program where 30 coaches will do an online program between February and March, and they do a certification exam. Our coaches need to be continuously updated. That's the second issue. The third issue is, of course, finance. You need money to finance all these things. Training programs, you need the money. Equipment to run the training programs, you need money. Where's the money going to come from? Many African countries now, their programs are club-based. Go to Egypt, go to South Africa, go to Namibia, go to Kenya. The swimmers are coming through clubs. The famous Egyptian clubs, Al Ali, Arab Contractors, they all have swimming clubs, they have badminton clubs, they have football clubs, they have across tennis clubs. So these are membership clubs in the same way Koi Club is. So maybe we need to start looking at that model and get more clubs. We used to have clubs in the 60s and the 50s. Railway, Leventis, all these organizations used to have sports clubs, which helped out. But there's a bit too much government in sports now. Everything's falling back on government, state sports councils, National Federal Ministry of Sports. and there's a limit to the funding they can do, particularly for training programs. The private sector could come in and support. Private companies can adopt talents and support those talents. Private companies can also come in to support with sponsorship of competitions. But so there has to be a better synergy between private sector and sports. But we are competing with Nollywood. We are competing with the entertainment industry now. So that's another challenge. So let's wait and watch 2-3 days of swimming. We've only seen the heat so far. I can't judge on the basis of this morning's heats. So get back to me later on during the week, and maybe I'll be able to answer that question. Well, the facility was commissioned in 2003. We hosted the All Africa Games here then. It was a brand new facility. 2004, a year after the Africa Games, the facility was still in good shape. This is 14 years later. There's wear and tear. There's wear and tear. It's good the festival has been brought here. Personally, I would like it if they could continue to bring the festival here for several more editions. The states are having their own financial challenges. It's going to be very difficult for any state now to host the festival successfully. A state that could possibly do it, Delta State, don't have facilities on ground. So even in Asaba. So they too would even have to go and start building more facilities. So maybe Abuja should host the next couple of editions, allow the states to build up more. Just like the Youth Games, it's been done in Ilorin. This was the 4th edition. Oh, well, 3 in Ilorin. The first one was Abuja. 3 editions in Ilorin. They're doing next year's own again there. Maybe we should have Abuja as the home for the National Sports Festival to give the states time to recover from the financial situation the country's in. It's tough. You know, I get back to what I said earlier. We are trying to collaborate with the state associations, because that's where the swimmers are. They're in school, primary school, secondary school. If we get sponsorship, we'll try and organize holiday training camps for talents discovered. But the bulk of the training has to be done at the state level. Some of them have swimming pools, some don't. Some train in the river. Even some that have swimming pools are having issues with money for water treatment chemicals, money for generators to run the pumps to keep the water circulating. So we'll keep trying. Even where they have riverine stretches, there are pollution issues. There's problems of oil spillage in some places. There's problem of human waste in some places. So there are all kinds of challenges with facilities. Other sports don't have that big problem of facility we have. You need good, clean water to train in, whether it's river water or swimming pool water. But we'll keep working with the states. We'll try and encourage them to get more clubs going, so that to lessen the burden on them, the states, to try and get more clubs working in their various states, so the clubs can take over part of this burden from them. Because we have to have a young youth development program.